Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Frontrunner for Golden Bachelorette Chock Chapple revealed a 52-pound weight loss on social media. View the breathtaking makeover below. Chock Chapple and Joan Vassos get along well right away. It's possible that a woman can reach a man through his stomach, but it also seems that the other way around can work. On the Golden Bachelorette, Chock Chapple made a spectacular entrance holding a jar of his well-known choco noodle soup. He received the first date even though he didn't receive Joan Vassos' first impression rose. Joan and he met at the California theme park, Disneyland. The two had a wholesome day of fun that finished in dinner and fireworks. While the colors burst above them, the couple planted their first kiss. Chock is the obvious favorite to make it to Joan's final three. Wichita, Kansas native Chock Chapple works as an insurance executive. Chapple, 60, lost her fiancé of 9 years to brain cancer in 2022, so he can identify to Joan Vassos' experience of losing her spouse to the disease. His 2 children from his previous marriage are with him. In actuality, it was his daughter who registered him for Golden Bachelorette. Apart from becoming a participant in the reality TV series, Chock Chapple has embarked on a weight loss quest. Frontrunner for Golden Bachelorette reveals a 52-pound weight loss. This week, Chock Chapple shared an encouraging post about working out on social media. She posted a picture of Chock's trainer applying pressure to his back, while the Golden Bachelorette star performed a push-up. With the words, "My good friend Pat, always pushing me," he annotated the photo. Fantastic way to begin the day. 52 pounds lost. Chock's arm muscles were clearly evident, but his face and waist were hidden. Although there haven't been many comments on the post, his fans were moved by his commitment. Leave chunky Chock alone. Good. Let's continue our fantastic job. Savage mode flexed biceps medium light skin tone. When will Chock Chapple's stint as the Golden Bachelorette end? A group date featuring male strippers is depicted in the promo trailer for this week's program, which features a few of the men. In addition, Chock admits to the men that he is thinking about leaving. A heated exchange between Joan and her admirer, who appears to be self-eliminating, is cut to in the teaser. However, because the show is well known for its selective editing, viewers will have to watch to see it happen. ABC broadcasts The Golden Bachelorette every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure not to miss it. Fans of Bachelor Nation were taken aback by the trailer for the upcoming week of The Golden Bachelorette, which followed another emotionally charged but incredibly touching episode. In the episode airing on October 9th, fans' favorite suitor Chock Chapple appears to be leaving the program. "I'm afraid of this." In the teaser, an emotional Chock states, "I don't know if I can do this." It seems like he's telling the other suitors, "I just want you to know I'm gonna leave." When he sits down with Joan Vassos, he tells her, "I appreciate you more than you'll ever know." The change in circumstances leaves Joan speechless. "I no longer feel as confident. Could I please just be left alone here?" she asks. Naturally, we're not sure if this is how the tale ends. It seems like he bids us farewell. But then again, it might just be a conceited editing move. After all, Chock is one of Joan's top contenders. Joan was smitten with the Midwest business owner after receiving the first one-on-one. She was thrilled to learn that he is more than simply a devout gentleman. He also loves to have fun, as demonstrated when he visited Disneyland. On that particular date, Chock talked candidly about his first failed marriage and the grief his fiancé's death has left him feeling. Joan is familiar with that emotion. John, her late spouse, passed away in 2021. Joan and Chock appear to be a match because of their shared ideals and experiences. However, Chock finds it frustrating that Joan doesn't see him as much as he would want, and that she goes out on dates with other men. Is it the reason he walks away? Joan said on the show airing on October 2nd that she felt as though her late spouse was always with her, and that she wasn't sure if she would ever be able to move on. She questioned whether she would be able to take someone with her when she left the Golden Bachelorette. Fortunately, Chock assisted Joan in her hour of need, and she appeared to get better. In fact, Joan referred to the 61-year-old as a fixer, much like John. As the Golden Bachelorette is still in full gear, everything will soon become known, including if Chock will indeed leave the bachelor house permanently or return. On the first night, Joan Vassos was won over by Chock Chapple, the Golden Bachelorette suitor, who arrived with some of his renowned soup. He had a jar of it with him as he got out of the limousine. She took a sip and declared her love for it. His moniker for the chicken noodle soup was even better. Choco Noodle was his moniker. Chock is now giving his fans access to that unique recipe. See his video and learn the recipe to try at home by reading on. In this video, Chock Chapple shares a famous soup recipe. Chock Chapple aimed to impress Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos right away. She had told him that her chicken noodle soup was the best, he thought. A year ago, she even recorded a video to show her fans how she does it. So when Chock met Joan outside the mansion, he decided to share his own Choco Noodle with her, as it's said that she makes a mean chicken noodle soup. He got it in a jar and asked her to sip from it. Fans were thrilled that he did that for her, and she appeared to like it. He is now disclosing that recipe. Chock posted his soup-making process on TikTok and Instagram. Both the soup and his clothing and jar look quite appetizing. He had a label printed for the jar that looks like a Campbell's soup can, but it reads Chapple's Choco Noodle Soup instead of the company's name. The label design on his shirt is the same as his. As they watched the Golden Bachelorette, fans raved about how delicious the soup looked and expressed how eager they were to create more. A few enthusiasts mentioned they plan to attend on the crisp autumnal days. The Chock's soup recipe. The written recipe was shared by Chock Chapple in addition to his video. His caption said, "My renowned recipe for Choco Noodles. 4 tablespoons of butter. 1 little onion chopped. For celery stalks chopped. 3 carrots diced. For minced garlic cloves. 1 quart stock of chicken. Vegetable stock 1 quart. 1 optional jalapeno pepper, finely chopped. 1 teaspoon chopped fresh thyme. 2.5 pounds of chopped chicken. 8 ounces of egg noodles. In a big pot, melt butter over medium heat. Cook every vegetable till soft. Add the egg noodles, vegetable broth, then chicken broth. Boil, then reduce heat and simmer for 10 minutes. Add the chicken and, if needed, season with salt. You can adjust the amount of vegetarian broth according to your desired level of soupiness. Will you be preparing Chock's soup for the upcoming chilly autumn days? What are your initial thoughts of Chock Chapple, a native of Wichita, Kansas? Does he suit Joan well? Watch this space for additional developments. Joan and he met at the California theme park, Disneyland. The two had a wholesome day of fun that finished in dinner and fireworks. While the colors burst above them, the couple planted their first kiss. Chock is the obvious favorite to make it to Joan's final 3. Wichita, Kansas native Chock Chapple works as an insurance executive. Chapple, 60, lost her fiancé of 9 years to brain cancer in 2022, so he can identify to Joan Vassos' experience of losing her spouse to the disease. His 2 children from his previous marriage are with him. In actuality, it was his daughter who registered him for Golden Bachelorette. Apart from becoming a participant in the reality TV series, Chock Chapple has embarked on a weight loss quest.